Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Ever17, the Out of Infinity. Last time... Good grief, I'm getting senile. What did happen last time? Yeah, he went around, the kid went around talking to the rest of them about... Yada yada yada. Really pressed Sora on the background of Limu. And then at the end, she wanted everybody to go into the decompression chamber to be, make sure they didn't have decompression sickness. Yes, awesome. I'm not completely senile yet. Not completely kid level. Anyway, getting right into it.
なんでしょう。減圧症のこと、もうちょっと詳しく知りたいんだけど。わかりました。減圧症は周囲に急激な気圧変化が起こった際に体内に排出できないガスが溜まってしまうために起こるものです。ガスは気泡となって筋組織や静脈中などにとどまります。ガスが体内に多く残っていると酸素呼吸効率が著しく低下します。
それってどんなに深呼吸しても窒息したみたいに苦しくなるってことか？
はい。そこでこの部屋を密閉して高濃度の酸素を注入。一旦約3気圧まで再加圧し。
Bet you wished you'd opened up your can then, right, kid?
その後ゆっくりと減圧し、再び1気圧に戻します。
Oh, it'd still be bad,
圧
I'm
力差を
sure.
利用して体内の気泡を再び血液中に溶け込ませ、呼吸によって自然に排出できるようにするわけです。
つまりカンコーラが噴出しないようにしてやるわけか。
ええ、その通りです。
オッケー、わかったよ。
The decompression process took place over several hours, but boy, it was cramped. Oh yeah, and there was the mysterious girl who was in the decompression chamber earlier, that's right. I wondered where in the world Tsugumi could have gone. And shouldn't Sora have been undergoing decompression as well? I was so tired that my mind and body felt numb, but strangely sleep didn't come for me. Takeshi had monopolized the bed. He was breathing deeply and peacefully. Sleeping so well in an emergency like that. You said I sat on the floor. Takeshi the gentleman. You ladies, you all sleep on the floor. I got to bed. I gradually got annoyed with Takeshi sleeping like a log. There were still 4 hours until the decompression was complete. The night was long. Wondered how much time had passed since the pressurization had started. Noticed that the date had already changed. I waited on the hard floor for the treatment to finish. He was the only one of us. Takeshi's talking and his sleep echoed throughout the room. We were mentally drained and the three of us were in no state to sleep. No, it was worse than that. Gradually, we had started to go mad. Why don't we just wake him up and tell him? They could tape his mouth shut. Wouldn't that kill him?
そうね。っていうか、そもそもなんでこいつだけベッドで寝てんだよ。
You let the bed have a swift kick as she said this. Like, how does she mean kick?
もっと。
Takeshi shamelessly carried on like that, looking happily asleep.
それにしてもどんな夢を見てるんだろうね。
Who knows?
大方いやらしい夢でも見てるんでしょうよ。この間抜け面から察するに。
You reached out toward Takeshi's face and pinched his cheek, and then
You
Okay, now I'm guessing since it's shocking, the pronoun wouldn't be what he would be meaning. It seems like he's talking in his sleep.
まさかこの人、直樹先輩の夢を？やめてよね。そんな演技でもない。
おい、ゆう。
ほら、クラナリ、勝手に人を夢の中に出すんじゃ。
相手、このバカ力。月まで吹っ飛ぶじゃねえか。
Wait, is he talking about the mascot?
言うのバカ。
ちょっとクラナリー、あんた起きなさいよ。
You had grabbed hold of Takeshi's collar. If we didn't stop her, she might have strangled him.
落ち着いて先輩、ただの寝言なんだから。
She's right, he doesn't mean anything by it. Probably not anyway. Takeshi continued to blabber with a dumb blissful look as he slept, oblivious to her troubles. And obviously very deaf. Her screaming didn't wake him up.
おーっとが来た。かくなる上は。
Well, what are you going to do? You put her hand in her pocket and pulled out the marker from before. She popped the cap off the pen and prepared to...
まさかそれで。そのまさかよ。寝首をバッサリ。
With a marker?
するか。
Oh, with a pen, whatever.
いい？つまりこうするってことよ。
As she said this, he took the pen and started drawing big round eyes, like a girl from a comic, on Takeshi's eyelids. Just how deep of a sleeper is he? He doesn't need to be asleep in emergency situations, you know. Since, you know, if something were to happen right away, he would never know it. It's a masterpiece.
面白そう。ナキ先輩、私にもやらせて。
Sarah sketched a whirlpool on Takeshi's cheek.
ニンニン。
I'm laughing so hard my gut hurts.
ほら、少年もこのアホに何か書いてやったら胸がスーッとするよ。
Alright, let's see. I drew meat on his forehead. And the three of us kept taking turns doing graffiti on his face. Not exactly sure what the kid meant. Dozens of minutes later, which probably rounds out to an hour or two for some strange reason, Takeshi had been further transformed into a much decorated creature, miserable, disfigured, and hard to describe.
Ohayou gozaimasu, minasan. 昨夜はぐっすりお休みになられましたか？おかげさまでバッチリと貫徹させていただきました。え？一睡もされていないのですか？
They're gonna have their revenge soon enough. Kasugumi will carry it out harshly.
このバカのせいでね。
You lifted her foot and kicked Takeshi, who was lying on the bed.
おばさんパーマにしてください。
Fascinating. Takeshi was still dreaming. It looked like Sora had noticed the graffiti and was trying to keep from exploding with laughter.
どうしたんですかこの顔。あんまりにも頭にきたから。
We took turns drawing on him.
そう、この魔法のサインペンでキュッキュッキュッとね。
Saying that, you laughed loudly.
それにしてもこれは少しやりすぎなのでは。いいのいいの、このおっさんのせいで私たち眠れなかったんだから。
It's poetic justice.
だから空もこの落書きのことはしばらく黙っててね。つまり気づかないふりをするということですか。そういうこと。
その人とこ白いの出てきた。
そんなことよりも空、検圧は？はい、もちろんすでに終了しています。体調の悪い方はいらっしゃいませんよね。私は全然大丈夫。
Me too.
まあ徹夜明けだから頭は少しぼーっとしてるけどね。倉成さんは？これ見ればわかるっしょ。
三者音国アマリリス
それでは皆さん、すぐに制御室にお集まりください。私は先に行っていますので。
Has anything happened?
話は制御室の方でいたしますので。では失礼します。
Sora ducked and left the pressurization chamber. Sora's face as she left was devoid of humor. We got Takeshi up and made for the control room. Sarah was next to me. Ahead, you and Takeshi were talking about something as they walked. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying. Eventually, Takeshi slowed down, separated from you, and came back to us.
ああ、ユウのやつ、なんであんなにピリピリしてんだ？
Who knows?
心当たりとかないの？
あったら聞いたりしないだろうが。ユウは鏡を見ろとかなんとかって言ってたけどさ。
Huh?
え？
つまんないの。
It's very interesting that they're not showing them right now. When Sarah said that, it seemed like Takeshi finally figured it out. He wiped his face with his hand.
なんだこれ？
He stared at the black ink on the palm of his hand.
あの女。
Clicking his tongue, Takeshi hurried back. Sheesh. Clicking his tongue, Takeshi hurried back up ahead to you. Sarah and I laughed as we watched Takeshi and you exchange words. Skimmy was in front of the control room. She was leaning against the wall, her arms folded and facing down. Morning.
Ohayo.
With her greeting, Tsugumi slowly raised her head.
ねえ、つぐみ。ゆうべどこに行ってたの？
Are you alright?
なんかね、空が言ってたんだけど、急激な気圧変化を経験すると減圧症でしょ。知ってるわよ。私のことは心配しないで。大丈夫だから。
Flashed through my mind. Okay. Seemed like something about Tsugumi had changed from the day before. Maybe it was loneliness, but her attitude and way of talking had been toned down.
本当に平気なの？うん。それよりも早く中に入ったら。空、待ってるわよ。
At Tsugumi's urging, Sarah and I entered the control room.
こんなにも早い時間に皆さんにお集まりいただいたのは他でもありません。実は皆さんに一刻も早く お知らせしなければならないことがあったのです。
As long as you don't tell us to not panic, I think we can handle it. Sora paused for a second. Sora looked over all five of us, you, Sarah, Sugumi, Takeshi, and finally me. The cooling fan whirred away in silence. Occasionally the sound of metal on metal would ring through the room. Five of us waited on Sora's next words.
昨夜、小町さんを除く4人の皆さんが加減圧室に入られた後、私はこの制御室でここからの脱出方法や外部への通信手段について考えていました。そしてレミュー内の状況を一つ一つ調べていくうちにある事実が判明したのです。
Discovered a way for us all to get out and not die.
脱出するルートが見つかったの？いいえ。ってことは外部へ連絡する方法が？それもまだです。
じゃあどんなことが分かったと？
圧力隔壁の耐久強度、その限界が分かりました。
Saying that, Sora turned her eyes to the side of the console. In the darkness, a three-dimensional image of Limu sprung up. Pressure bulkhead. What?
レミューの壁のことです。外側の海水と内側の空間を隔てている部分。その限界が分かったってどういうことなの？昨日もお伝えしましたように、レミューは基本的に飽和潜水仕様の設計をもとに建造された構造物です。つまり内部の気圧が外部の水圧と同等か、またはそれを上回るような構造になっていたということです。しかし今や艦内の気圧は1気圧ですから、レミューの外殻は常に苛烈な水圧の力にさらされているということになる。はい。ところがレミューはもともとこのような状況に長く耐えられるようには作られていない。
Yeah, most of this stuff is
いつかは限界が訪れることになる。
stuff we already went over in Takeshi's route.
で、その限界っていうのはいつ？
レミの計算によると今から119時間後、5日後でしょ。
Did that happen last time? It's a rather specific guess, Sugumi. We stared in tandem at Sugumi.
よくご存知ですね。警備室の端末でお調べになったのですか？そうです。小町さんがおっしゃった通り。
Maybe she did say that. It seemed like I remember sort of saying that. Strangely enough, I don't remember Sugumi saying that, but I think I remember Sora referring to her saying that. Strange.
完全悪化推定時刻は5月7日午前4時30分前後となっています。もちろんあくまでも推定ですから誤差はありますが、プラスマイナス12時間程度、それが誤差の範囲ね。
Oh, dang, I was hoping it was like plus or minus 12 years. Hey, we're already in the past the minus 12 years. It'd be plus 12 years. 12 years of chicken sandwiches, that'd be rough. I'd be getting like the kid. That pushed us into silence. It seemed like everyone was lost in thought. We knew for sure that we were in serious trouble. Sora's words had shaken us a bit. But 5 days sounded like a long time and it really didn't register with me. 5 days is not a long time at all. It's not. I kept thinking that a rescue team would arrive at any time. So I didn't really feel that it was worth worrying about. Sora, can I summarize what you said to make sure I got it? At 4:30 a.m. on May the 7th, the walls of Limu will reach the limit of the pressure that they can handle. That might happen at 4:30 p.m. on the 6th or at 4:30 p.m. on the 7th. Is that right?
Eh.
So doesn't the opposite also hold true? Mean at the worst Limu will be fine until 4:30 p.m. on May the 6th? So we're fine until then and have nothing to worry about.
絶対に安全だと断定することはできませんが、でも確かにレミの計算結果から判断するとそうなりますね。
なんだ。要するに6日までに誰かが助けに来てくれればいいわけでしょ。
そうだよね。あと1日でなんて言われたら思わず泣き出しちゃったかもしれないけど、まだまだ時間は十分あるんだし、それまでにはきっと誰かが助けに来てくれるでしょう。
Yes, they will. Because this is a fairy tale. Well, actually, realistically, they probably would. But I'd still be a bit nervous. I wouldn't just put it off as a I wouldn't be like, yay, we only have 5 days. I'd be worried, I'd be worried about, okay, I have nothing constructive to say any further right there, so the tension in the air broke and sighs of relief could be heard around the room. Not that what I did say was constructive, period, but Sigami, having gotten the information somewhere before us, was smiling to herself, smugly. It's 5:50 a.m. Takeshi's ready for now. Takeshi gave a very large yawn. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here because I'm with Takeshi. It's a little bit later on. It's like 9 till 10 at night right now. I'm going ahead and recording this now before work, before I go to sleep, cause tomorrow will probably be a long day at work, so I thought I'd get it, do this for tomorrow. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here and get around and pull a Takeshi, which sounds very strange. Probably shouldn't say that. But anyway, I do hope you folks enjoyed, and I shall return in the next episode of Ever17, The Out of Infinity. Farewell.